Title: Two Can Play. Author: Priscilla B. Shuler. Genre: romantic comedy. Publication date: November 20, 2017. ISBN or ASIN: B077NQ9ZSN. This little novel is a far cry from the usual ideas flowing from the mind of this author. When Priscilla was given the problem of coming up with an infeasible, yet feasible, idea for a book, she chose to write about the sexual indiscretions of a husband and father whose wife is sick and tired of his inability to be the man she married. Seeking a divorce, which he refuses, because he loves the idea of a perfect family to use as camouflage to his adultery, she becomes infuriated over his stubbornness. Finally, the bright idea of the other woman begins to formulate, and she so figures, as she thinks it through, she just might be able to become that siren to lure her husband into a web of desire so strong he won't be able to break its bonds and will grant the much-needed divorce. Armed with the help of her sister and the suggestions of a bartender, our heroine, over a period of time, becomes the woman of any man's dreams. Through the sexual encounters with her unknowing husband, our heroine becomes very adept at her web weaving and in fact begins to blossom into a sexual life she'd never dreamed of before. All the while her unsuspecting family of 3 children and a housekeeper, as well as her husband, never suspect this frumpy, overweight woman of such an unbelievable transformation. The only snag in her plans lie in the entranced private investigator hired to set up the cameras in the hotel apartment where the trysts take place. If you enjoy a happily ever after ending with lots of family life and real-life situations to entertain you, then Two Can Play is definitely your cup of tea. Of course, the book does contain certain sexual encounters you need to be prepared for. About the author. While taking a writing course, Priscilla's instructor, Deborah Simmons, author, gave Priscilla the problem of coming up with an impossible storyline to make it believable. Two Can Play, in a much shorter version, was presented. Deborah felt it was too far-fetched and suggested a rewrite with the heroine hiring another woman to become the siren to lure her husband, which Priscilla did. However, never satisfied with that version, Priscilla decided to write the novel using her original idea. Hence, Two Can Play evolved to a light, modern, romantic read. Priscilla enjoys challenges and supposes that penchant is probably responsible for her writing in the first place. As someone who always tries to outdo herself in whatever she does, she continually attempts to improve her art in watercolor, gouache, oils, and acrylics. She also loves to fashion cards and personal journals of assorted papers to gift to anyone as a memento of her caring. At one time she designed and sewed clothing for her girls as well as costumes for the dolls she made in her porcelain shop. She also repaired old dolls of every ilk. And produced jewelry for every family member. And she prays you will find her novels entertaining as well as enlightening. PBS 14 November 21st. More about the author. View Two Can Play on Amazon.com. View Two Can Play on Amazon.com.au. Get freshly brewed bookish news, offers and important stuff delivered straight to your inbox. Don't miss out. Type in your email address below, and hit the subscribe button. Email address. Subscribe. By subscribing, you agree to our terms and conditions as well as our privacy policy. We have not and will never sell your information to others. You can unsubscribe anytime. Connect with the Chrysalis BREW project. Promote your book with us. Did you like this book, too? Help it become the BREW Reader's Choice Awardee for next month by doing the following. 1. Click the post title to go to this post's full page. 2. Rate it with 5 stars or the number of stars you think it deserves via the buttons on top of this post, right below the post title. 3. Like this post using the button below. 4. Comment below if you've got something else to share, and to keep the conversations and the buzz going. 5. Subscribe to our newsletter to be updated with the results plus more. 6. Share this post to others so they could join you in our community here, too.